Hey guys, welcome back to FireTeam Base, and today we're talking NFL Conference Championships. Today we're joined very nearly by Knife to Meet You
Woohoo! Ooh, made it by the skin of my teeth.
and that could be said, and Pack Straw Cab. Pack, how you doing?
What it is, though.
As always, Bees is here with me. Bees, man, that was a wild finish to the games last week, huh?
Damn, it was up to razor versus a knife, and in this case, the knife pulled through. Man, shouts out to Razor. Man, you had a good run this year,
Ready to get some picks.
and you were that close, but no cigar this time around. So let's be ready to get some picks, and it's coming down to our two best guests of the year. Pax Straw Cab and Knife to Meet You. Pax, you've taken 2 rounds of these playoffs. Let's see if you can make it to the Super Bowl.
Ready to get some picks.
We'll see what happens.
All right, Reeps. Well, with that said,
Ready to get some picks.
All right, let's get started with our AFC matchup. We have the Jaguars, I know who would have guessed, versus the Patriots.
man, the Jaguars' luck is about to run out. I'm not going to believe I'm saying this, but Blake Bortles looked like his big brother that everyone's been comparing him to last week. And the Steelers' defense lost that game for him bad. But moving forward to this week, I think the Patriots are going to obliterate this Jacksonville team. I personally don't think they belong. Their defense has carried them, but they're not going to carry them past the GOAT. I have the Patriots winning this game 27-17.
Yeah, if I could put my conspiracy hat on for a minute, Boston is one of the largest TV markets in the country, and Jacksonville is, I think, statistically the smallest draw for the NFL. So I don't think there's any way the Patriots are going to lose this thing. I think the minute things start looking bad, it's going to be yellow flag city. So look for the Patriots to revisit the Super Bowl. I'm going to say 45-31.
Knife, who you got, man? Big game.
I'm about to pull a shocker on you guys, and I'm going to say that Jacksonville's defense is going to obliterate Tom Brady. He's going to make it. They're going to make it to where they can rush 4 at all times and still get pressure on him. So it'll make him uncomfortable for the rest of the game. And I think Jacksonville's offense can keep it away from Tom Brady enough to the point where the defense doesn't get tired. So I'm going to go with Jacksonville winning this one 27-21.
X, I know you got something to say about this one, man.
It's the Patriots. It's in Foxborough. It's against an AFC South team over in that stadium. I don't see how anyone can pick the Jacksonville Jaguars. Knife to meet you. He was right on last week with picking them against the Steelers because, like I told you, the Steelers are garbage. Big Ben is washed up. Reaps, the Tennessee Titans are not there yet. Don't ever come incorrect like that again. On top of that, I'm picking New England to just shut down Jacksonville. Jacksonville's going to score. Leonard Fournette's the real deal. They're going to score 17 points. New England's going to score 31.
All right, moving forward, we have an NFC matchup, Vikings at Eagles, in a battle of two quarterbacks that just barely managed to escape Jeff Fisher offense's bees. Which one of the two guys in the worst fucking offense ever is going to win this one?
I knew you were going to bring that up, and then I thought you were going to bring up Marcus Mariota because he could have very well been one added to that list. But I really can't see Minnesota hosting its own Super Bowl. I can't remember the last team that has been able to. They showed a lot of weaknesses in that defense last week against, granted, it was Drew Brees and not Nick Foles, but this Eagles team is something else this year. It's almost destined. They're almost destined to make it to the Super Bowl, in which I feel like Carson Wentz would have had a bigger impact on. But I'm rolling with the Eagles. Eagles, fly, man. They're going to take care of business at home against the Vikings. Just enough, 27-26. And it's going to be a Super Bowl 34 rematch between the Patriots and the Eagles.
The Vikings are coming off a really big high winning that game against the Saints, and I just think that they have the more athletic defense. I think they check off a lot of boxes versus the Eagles, but I still think this one will be close. I'm going to say Vikings 31, Eagles 28.
Knife, go
Well,
ahead.
I'll tell you when team has hosted its own Super Bowl next week. I think that Minnesota is going to be able to win this one because their defense is legitimate, but their offense separates them from the Eagles because they're both really good defenses. Don't get me wrong, but I would take Case Keenum's Vikings over Nick Foles' Eagles any day. So, with that in mind, I'll take Minnesota in this one, 28-17.
All right, Pax, round us off. This is it, man.
Man, I'm going to pick Philly. They got the home field advantage. I know they got Foles in there instead of Wentz, and if they had Wentz, I'd be a lot more optimistic about my pick. But I feel that LeGarrette Blount is going to score a touchdown. I feel that Zach Ertz is going to score a touchdown. And I don't think 2 Minnesota Vikings are going to score a touchdown. I think that they're going to score 1 touchdown, and it'll be Thielen, 3 field goals. I'm picking Philadelphia Eagles 28, the Minnesota Vikings 16.
Whoa, putting up that many points on that vaunted Vikings defense. But hey, man, the way the Eagles have been playing this year with those weapons that Foles has, it's going to be very interesting of a tale of 2 quarterbacks that, like Reaper said, escaped the grasp of Jeff Fisher. So that's very cool, very cool.
Yeah, I think if you just told me at the beginning of the year that Tom Brady, Blake Bortles, Nick Foles, and Case Keenum were going to be the last 4 quarterbacks in it, man, I'd have called you crazy.
Yeah, but I would have said if Tom Brady is, then it doesn't matter who the other 3 are.
Guess we'll find out this week.
I would have
We
loved
shall.
this. I would have loved to see Brady versus Breeze, but he shat the bed last week. But in case this goes a different way, I want to thank both of you guys for being on the show and coming on week after week here in the playoffs. And Knife, I want you to start. Give us your shoot your shot here. You got 30 seconds. Any last words in case you don't make it to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I'll say Saxonville's going to get to him, and you ain't in Pennsylvania anymore.
You're
Facts.
going to be missing Jimmy G.
Oh, man, I'm excited to see Brady get to another Super Bowl in 2 weeks and take that home. I kind of want him to retire after that, but hey, he comes to Chi-Town next year, so I hope to see him play then. It's been a great year. Nice to meet you. Good luck. As always, thanks for nothing.
You guys are you better hope he doesn't retire next year. You need someone to play quarterback. You got Brian Hoyer do it?
No.
Traded the future away. I'm just saying. You better hope he's here at least one
They'll
more
find
year.
some other 6th-round fucking quarterback in the draft next year.
Watch it be Kirk Cousins.
We got 2 first-round picks.
Kirk Cousins would be a pretty sick pick to that, or addition to that team, I think. Honestly.
That would be the total Patriot thing. You think they're fucking done, and then they go sign Kirk Cousins.
No, give me Alex Smith.
Oh, I could see that. I could see that. Definitely.
Nice little holdover. Give you time to go draft the next guy.
Well, that'll be
Exactly.
our free agent special after the draft that we cover all that. But all right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you smash that like and subscribe button to stay up to date with all of our future tech unboxings, game reviews, and more.
And let us know down in the comment who's walking away with the wins this NFC and AFC championship. And make sure you give us your scores.
Yeah, that's right. And who knows? Maybe we'll have you guys both back in the Super Bowl next week, depending on how things go. So for FireTeam Base, Bees out.
Keep reading, guys.